There
Whoop.
it is. I was like, that's not the right thing. Okay, we're here.
Me in
Hello.
there.
All right. Hopefully the audio levels are good. Ooh, that's a little loud. Let's not put it quite that high. Okay, we are here. Ooh, actually, Allie, I may need
It's
to
go
adjust
time.
your frame just a whittle.
Okay, okay.
Hold
I'm in a different location today because I'm in pain, so I'm on the couch.
on. Which is fine. We
So,
love self care in this. There we go. We love self care on this channel. So, um,
ye-
oh,
oh,
who's
we're
muted?
muted
Me?
apparently.
Oh, because I am not showing us as muted. Okay, hold on. Wait, who's muted? Just me?
Oh,
Oh
nope.
my god, you see,
Nope.
I was like, no,
I
I did so much. I
Jenna
was,
said, "Howdy, you're muted. I'm just in chat to be a pest." And yeah. Yeah, now I see.
okay.
She followed it up with, "I mean, I have you muted, not that you are muted."
Because of course that's like our worst
Nubby.
fear every single time where we're
Yeah.
like, no, not the audio, not the fucking audio.
Not again.
Um, all right. Well, we are here to talk about. So how are we pronouncing this? Teza.
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 Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Teza.
I was like, I'll think of a different name, and then I was like, no, we're sticking with Teza.
I like it. It's cute. It's a cute name.
Yeah.
So we're here to talk about Teza, who is our Mothrin Shankling hacker. Those are the adjectives used to describe this character. And dude, it's totally fine. I whipped the Jenna's didn't do she didn't make an overlay for this one, and I was like, totally fine. I got it. I did my best. Oh, more. Oh man, my mic. I don't know why my mic keeps doing this. It keeps like turning itself down. Apparently it just
Like
doesn't
that.
like how loud I am. But like, sorry, Mike. I am very loud.
You have the Elgato Wave 3, right?
Yeah,
Or do you have, yeah?
I do.
It might be a setting in Wavelength, but we can
Yeah. I'll have
troubleshoot
to
that
go
later.
into that.
They did recently do an update where
Oh.
it like I think it might be like auto adjusting, or I don't know. It's got some stuff. No, not the noise gate, but yeah.
Yeah. Well, guess what, buddy? I'm just fucking loud, so you're gonna have to deal with it. Oh my god, it did it again!
Yeah, it keeps going back and forth.
This is very annoying. Well, we'll have to. This is not the time for that. That's fine. I'm just gonna keep
my
messing with
instinct
it.
when it's just the two of us, I'm over here just like, so what are you drinking today?
I know, right? Oh, I miss that.
We need to get back to that.
I
The
know.
time
Now
zone
that
difference,
life has,
man.
like, stopped lifing so much.
Yeah.
I wonder if I like change this setting if it'll. I don't know.
Like, I mean, if you want to screen share
Well,
Wavelength, go for it.
it's okay.
I have put a lot.
We will figure this out later because now is not the time. Wow, that is really weird though. Is that better?
So far.
I think that might be what I'm gonna have to. Ooh, that looks like it's. Really
Oh,
loud.
nope, it just did it again.
Yeah. Oh my god, it did.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. Why? Why is it always? I'm just gonna have to scream.
Yeah, I'm like, if you go into your settings, I can't pull it up because I don't have my Elgato plugged in right now. But I want to say you right click on the top bar of your source, like where it shows up under the different source inputs. And you can try disabling. There should be something that's like new update or something like that at the very top.
Let's see if I can even find it. I haven't.
I haven't messed with my settings of this thing in a really long time.
I don't even know. Let's see. Hold on. It's in here somewhere, clearly. have the camera hub. Oh, I don't think I have it. Did I not download it? Go figure.
That will do it.
Of course, of course. Well, then that's definitely a problem for another day, because
Yep.
I'm just gonna sit real fucking close to the mic now and, like, scream, so. That's the solution, y'all. Or I can fucking go through my headphone mic, which is garbage, so we're not gonna do that.
No.
Anyway. Well, I don't know. We'll figure it out. Oh, shit. Anyway. Why is this, Oh, that's why. Okay, anyway. Sorry. This is all being real weird, and, I don't really know, what to do about that right now. So, yeah, we're just going with it, because, like, here we are. Okay, anyway, we're talking about Teza. So...
Yeah.
Yeah. So, first of all, I do want to ask about your background. Not your background, your species. So, you're a Mothrin.
Yes.
Which is pretty cool. And let me see if I can find this stupid thing, because for whatever reason, my computer really hates scrolling through this book, and I should really just buy it, because...
I'm, like, right there with you. I'm like, oh, I should just get it.
So, Mothrins. What's their culture like? So, like, what is she like in terms of, like, personality-wise, do you think? And, like, culture-wise, where do you think she's coming from here?
Oh man, oh man, oh man. So with the culture, it's tricky because there's, there's like the species or bloodline, but there's also the origin. So in terms of how she was raised, I feel raised, not
She
raged.
was raged. She is a raged.
I feel like that would fall most under where is it? Am I a shankling? I'm a shankling, right? I'm a shankling. Oh, you're not hyperlinked? I'm turning into Frank House over here. Hold on. Cool. So, youth spent leaping branch to branch, high above the rustling waves. So tall shanks are trees. Okay, we already know that. So the shankling saw potential in the lofty reaches of the crowns, a separation from the predators of the wider waves below. Their cities and airship high ports sprawl across the branches, old ruins dredged from the depths, now hanging from sturdy chains and linked by ropes and bridges. Shankling citizens tend to be elegant, decisive, and entirely unfazed by heights, typically dressed in clothes styled to resemble birds and feathered lizards of their towering homes.
Okay.
But she is a moth. So, they tend to be very fashionable. They love vibrant colors, everything from like storefronts to bridge ropes to hole plating. So aesthetic is very important in shankling communities. And fashions grow and wither with the seasons. So I think that she is a very trendy little moth. And we'll probably spend a lot of time trying to convince the others that we need to redecorate the bar, even though we just did that like 4 months ago. So let me see. It looks like, yeah, they grow up very aware of risks and stuff like that. Fewer daredevils. Most move with a simple confidence around dizzying drops. So yeah, so she's not like super bird inspired like the others. Hello, Toki. Occasionally, shanklings can burrow their way into tall shank interiors. But yeah, so that's that. I think that she did grow up very much, being told over and over again by the other people in her community, like, to be more careful. So she does have, a lot of anxiety around, like, her instinct of like, oh yeah, let's go explore, but also like, oh no, we have to be careful, we have to watch our step. So very much like conflicting like instinct versus what she's learned. Um, if we go to the Mothrin basic stuff,
So I was looking at the Mothrin stuff, and can I just say that the fact that one of the traits or the aspects that you can pick is elaborate beard braids makes me indescribably happy.
Right? It's really good. Because Zoontite, you all right?
Yeah, this fucking cough will not go away. It is so fucking annoying. But it is okay. I am fine. I am fine. It's mostly gone.
I feel that.
So, how old do you think she is?
She's young. She's probably like mid-20s ish, or the equivalent for her species.
Okay, so here's a question.
Average lifespan is a little over 20 years, so we'll say she's 9.
Okay, so there is another little blurb in here about repupation.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
Is that something that you want to mess with in terms of her backstory, or do you want to say no?
No, not yet, I don't think. So.
Kevin.
Yeah, but she will probably age quicker than the others by quite a bit.
Mm-hmm. So,
How long did we say we had been together so far?
I don't think we have.
Okay.
So that is actually a good question to ask next time.
Yeah.
I know that Jenna, when I had talked to Jenna and Grace, they seemed to have, because we discussed that, and they were like, well, it'll really depend on how long we've been doing this, but it's definitely been like more than like a year or two. This is like an established thing. I think that's kind of the feeling that everyone has, is that this is like an established thing that y'all have been together. This is not like a new thing. So
if we're looking at like 3 years or so, I'm trying to figure out, like, I wish it had more information on like when they are like considered fully matured.
Yeah.
That's something I don't see here.
Yeah, it kind of feels like if that's the case, if they have such a short lifespan, then they're probably reach maturity at like 5.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. So I'd say, yeah, it would probably make sense to be around 9. If I like left around 6, that's the year I met them, and it's been like 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we'll go with 9. I'm a 9-year-old.
All right. But like a very mature 9-year-old.
Yeah. Oh, totally.
I just inhaled something and I don't know what it was. That's fun. Okay, so I do love though that you took the fighting style that makes use of wing edges.
Yeah.
That makes me very, very happy because it's
I think it's cool.
It's so cool. Okay, so growing up, do you think like mom and dad? Do you think just like community? Like, what was her upbringing like? Do you think that as a Shankling she lived just like in a community and it was like a commune kind of deal? Or
I think so. I think that she was probably very community raised. Like, I feel like that was just kind of like, yeah, I don't want to necessarily say a commune, because I think there are established businesses and stuff like that, but maybe like her neighborhood or the Mothrin in that area all tend to, co-parent, especially with, lower life expectancies and all that stuff. I feel like it makes sense, kind of, for them to all like just
they like hatch instead of
right,
like birth. It would make sense to have like a communal sort of culture,
yeah,
like I think.
Exactly.
Okay. I love that. Okay. Elegant but erratic lives of adventure and discovery. Feels good. Okay, so why do you think she decided to leave?
I think part of it was she was a little tired of being told what to do, or more so what not to do. And again, she always kind of had that like more impulsive like desire to like seek things out and was looking for something that was a little bit more novel than her like day to day that she had
Mm-hmm.
experienced for the past 6 years.
Sure. Yeah.
um, so it would probably make sense if like I don't know if they've decided if any of us have decided like who met up first, who joined when, and all that stuff. Um, but I feel like it would make sense if like somebody was like nearby and she was just like, I'm going with you now.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that would totally make sense if it was just like the ship was there and then you were like, hey, you seem cool. I'm gonna go with you.
Yeah.
Because, like, I need to get out of here. I love
Yup.
these people, but they're making me crazy. Okay. I love this. And then, okay, so we've got some backstory features. So what do you think her personality is like then? Do you think she's very, so it does say that they tend to be like fierce individualism, elegant but erratic lives, creativity, ingenuity. Those are different things.
I'm 110% leaning into the joke that Grace and I made last session. Actually, well, a while back, which I don't know if you caught it, but we were like, we're gonna be K-pop demon hunters. So she was gonna take on like more of a Mira aspect, and I was gonna go in with the Zoe. So, you know, kind of like bubbly, excitable, um,
Will kill you.
will kill you, secretly incredibly anxious about everything, you know?
Oh yeah. All right. I love that. That's right. I forgot. You guys had talked about leaning into the magical girl trope. Or tropes. I love that also. I feel like that, because like that is really what this channel is. We're just building magical girl groups in all of our games that we play, and that is
Exactly.
fantastic. We love it. We love it because who doesn't love a magical girl transformation?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Are you about to do a magical girl transformation? No time. All right. I love that then. Okay, so basically she was like, I'm old enough to get out of here now, and I'm going to. Goodbye.
Yeah.
Okay. And then what was her... So I know obviously she's a hacker, so how do you think that came about?
As I pull up my info again. Page 2, please. Keep going. Keep going. Okay, cool. I think honestly, yeah, clear the way for settlements, ships, exploration, tearing paths and clearings. I think she used to sneak off a lot when she was like really young.
Mm-hmm.
And just kind of like trailblaze and explore. And so when the community, like when her like village or whatever was expanding, she volunteered to kind of help clear the way because that like satisfied her, you know, desire to just go like further, you know, into the sea a little bit. While still technically having it be acceptable by like the elders and stuff.
Okay. And that's how she kind of got the
Bingo.
the job on the boat. What else do you think she does on the boat though? Like, so obviously you're running a bar here.
Yeah. So I think we were talking about I want to say she is bartender, because Cola is the brewer, and I'm forgetting Grace's name right now. I just see 2 Colas in here.
Choya.
Choya. Oh, okay.
Hers is, oh my god, I literally was just looking at it like 100 times. What the it starts with an R, doesn't it?
Oh wait, I have it here. Hold on, where is it? Reeve.
Hey, look at me!
Yeah.
I know stuff. No,
yeah.
Yeah, okay. So it kind of sounds like the vibe here is kind of like wow, that does feel very Zoe, where it's like, hi, I'm here to just have a good time because, like,
Yep.
really, I was getting real bored with what I was doing before. What's up, y'all?
Mm-hmm.
Also, I will actually fucking murder you if you try to touch my girls, so, like, don't.
Yeah. And like if Choya's like the brewer, and then Reeve is doing more like security and stuff. It sounded like bouncer sort
Yeah,
of
that was what she was
deal.
talking about.
Yeah, I feel like just bartender, like, bubbly bartender, talks to everybody, is like the right kind of move.
Amazing. Okay. I love this. All right, so she's playing the role of the bartender. Okay. And okay, here's another question though. So part of the deal with the hacker is that they like they tend to like be pretty scarred up because they're in contact with like the Krezerin and Saws and all the Wildsea, right?
Oh yeah.
So, being that she is a super trendy Mothrin who loves to, like, wear beautiful things and decorate herself, what do you think she does with those scars? Like, do you think that she, like, makes a fashion statement out of them almost or
Oh,
something?
absolutely. Yeah, I definitely think so. I think she's really into like asymmetry in fashion. So like a lot of the time, like she'll wear like she'll do like the one pauldron thing, like for example. Like, like and with like anything that goes into like the facial features and the growth of her little moth fuzzies.
Mhm.
Honestly, she probably like decorates them somehow and makes them look more like makeup
Uh-huh.
than actual like scars.
Ooh, you know what we could say? We could say that instead of like actual scars, since she's covered in fur, maybe they just leave like little like black or whatever color you want, really, like patterns in
Yeah, yeah.
little fur. So she's got like pattern. It's almost like she's growing like a zebra or
Yeah.
something.
Oh, absolutely. Yes.
That would be
Big
amazing.
check.
Okay, cool. I love that. Um, and then I guess that normally. Okay, so this is what I'm looking at. So normally it looks like hackers tend to be like, brr, like you would expect like
Yeah.
Reeve to be a hacker, right? But
Right.
since she's a little bit more delicate as a Mothrin, that's like part of their sort of presentation. There's an alternate thing here that says it's like, though a hacker's usual presentation is one of pathfinding and threat detection, a less martial approach can also work. They make excellent harvesters, gardeners, able to withstand the waves long enough to bring in choice specimens of plant life. Do you think that is might be one of the more like things to lean into, especially with the like brewery aspect of it? Like maybe she's one of the people who like goes out and gets the supplies, and that's kind of more of her.
Oh yeah. I think so. And
Like both,
she probably had like a passion for, like bringing things back and doing all that fun stuff before she met Choya. And then like when Choya was like in town being like, man, I wish I could just find this, like one particular herb ingredient. She was like, oh, I know where that is. I'll go get it for you. You just stay here. I'll be right back. Yeah, no, I got that. Easy. So a lot of it is like probably a matter of like convenience. Like she stumbled upon them, but also found them really interesting. So like took note of it, but didn't really do much with it from there.
And then so you mentioned that she's a little bit like of an anxious on the inside kind of person. Do you think that she has like any coping mechanisms that she uses with that?
Humor.
Humor. And like what kind of quirks do you think she would have? So like, like Azariah is always writing in her fucking little like notebook. Do you think that she would have any like little quirks or anything like that she would? Obviously we know she's very fashionable, and that is like a huge thing for her. Do you like, what do you think would be like a thing that she could just be kind of like doing?
Well, my first thought was that she probably like laughs when she's uncomfortable, So
Yeah.
like laughs at inappropriate times. Let's see. Trying to think like, okay, moth version. Because moths have 4 wings. They have 1, 2, 3, 4. I wonder if she like takes like one of her like lower back wings and like
Mhm.
kind of like picks at it a little bit.
She like plays
You
with
know,
their
like
fuzzies.
yeah, yeah. I feel like that's the Mothra version of like nail biting,
Oh my goodness.
right?
It would be so funny if so obviously I still have to make my little guy who's gonna be the
Mm-hmm.
punching bag on the ship. We've established he's gonna be the what's the manager's name?
Bobby.
Bobby. He's gonna be the Bobby. So I imagine that he like gives her shit about it all the time and is always like, it's a good thing you don't actually use those to fly because like look
Yeah.
at you.
Yet. Actually, wait, do
know.
I? Let me double check. Okay, no, I did not take that one. Yeah, cool.
I was gonna say that is an option eventually if you should you choose to accept it, but then you're gonna have to give up your wing. Oh, I almost said something that was very not good. Your wing. No, I can't think of anything else. You're gonna have to give up that habit. We're gonna just leave that. Oh my god, brain, leave it alone. Holy fuck. Okay. All right. Well, I love that. Okay, cool. All right, let's look at what you took for the hacker.
Mhm. So under hacker, I took Petal Crusher, which is you ignore mire caused by plant-based hazards and horrors, and are resistant to acids, toxins, and hallucinatory effects caused by predatory plants.
That feels right.
And I also took Trailblazer, so increase impact when finding routes and clearing paths through vegetation.
I do feel now that we're talking about this and now that I know what your job is. I'm feeling, I mean, not that I didn't know before, but now that we're talking about it, I'm starting to feel like one of the things that might be interesting, and I'm mostly mentioning this because I want to talk about it next time, and I'm gonna watch this back. I wonder if one of the things that y'all could be like doing is essentially trying to expand your business somehow, and it's like
Yeah.
we've got to like have the hacker, and we got to find these different routes because we need to find new customers in the Wildsea, like find new places to sell our brews. Like part of it can be like finding new plants and stuff like that, and part of it can be like we need more customers.
Oh yeah, that makes so much sense. I love that. Absolutely, and kind of like they want to like get their name out there, so like people like who are like out and about, like loose in the seas, are like able to like find them, like and recognize them. You know,
Wait,
get like a good like channel of word of mouth.
Oh yeah, what is the name of the boat? The pub crawl. That's right. Okay.
Oh my god, how could I forget the pub crawl?
Oh man, I love that. Okay.
I feel like Teza also might. Well, let's see. So did Reeve decide like is she sticking to fully like bouncer role at the pub?
I think so.
Or do they have
Mostly.
like another role?
That's kind of what Grace had talked about, was that was what
Cool.
she was like. That was her like thing.
Because I just had a moment where I was like, oh man, if they were able to use like the electricity to like power like a grill or something and like did like food stuff on the grill, it'd be great.
You could probably talk her into it. That would be fucking amazing. Oh,
I would
man.
like to I would like to say that like our custom like food at the brewery, because I mean you need to serve food with the beer, you know, like with the mead, with you gotta serve food too. But I feel like we do a lot of paninis, you know? Like grilled cheese or like a veggie press. Like,
lots of sandwiches.
yeah, but like hot sandwiches, the good kind.
Yeah,
like,
right,
you know, where you're like, oh, That's upscale.
Not like a regular sandwich, like a fancy sandwich.
Yeah.
Not like cold cuts.
We need a cow. We need a cow for the boat to make cheese. Okay, sorry. I'm
I thought you had-
derailing myself.
But you have bees, right? That was one of the things
Yeah.
that we talked about, was that you have bees so you could make mead. Mead was the big thing. That's
Yep.
what it was. That's right, because there's bees.
Bingo.
There's bees in the boat. The bee moat is about to get so much play.
Oh man, yes. I forgot about the bee moat.
I have never forgotten about the bee moat. The bee moat is my favorite emote. The bee moat reigns supreme. That emote is
I
about
love
to
it.
get so much play on this fucking channel because of
Obsessed.
this fucking game.
I mean, I guess like so. And what's Bobby's role on the boat there too?
I mean,
The
honestly,
owner,
he's probably
right?
gonna be like the manager, essentially.
Yeah.
He's just kind of like the guy that, hello, the guy that like makes sure that everything's running smoothly and everybody's doing their jobs. Like, y'all are the people who actually like do
Right.
the work and own the boat, but he's the one
Cool.
who's like the floor manager, basically. He's the one running around, making sure that like,
Okay, cool.
you know, everybody's doing what they're supposed to do, making sure that closing shift actually like put the chairs up,
Right.
all that good stuff.
And like Choi is the main brewer. Is she gonna be like what is she doing like during customer time? Is she like, because with brewing it's like an all day thing but not an everyday thing, if that makes sense?
Yeah, I think she was when we talked, I believe that she was saying that she was probably also doing some bartending.
Oh, okay. I mean, I can
however-
change mine then.
So the thing is, I actually think it would be good to have two bartenders, just because
Mhm.
obviously you'll probably need more than one bartender, but also
Hopefully.
just because it'll make the interactions, I think, easier, especially if you can
Right.
like, you know, if you can both be bartending and maybe you're the one who like actually manages the bar and she's the brewer,
Okay.
but then she's also like bartends when she's not doing brewing.
Right.
Like, I think maybe that
My-
would make the most sense.
The main like question this is all leading up to is I am wondering, I'm like, who does cook? Who cooks the food? Because you need both things, you know? I mean, unless
You
like
can make a cook. I can make
okay,
a cook.
perfect.
We can have that be one of your
Yes.
boat NPCs.
Absolutely.
Because you have a whole crew. We just haven't determined who and what they are yet. So,
Yeah, that's fair.
except for the bees, we've determined that there are bees.
Like, I know we built out a good amount of stuff. Let me just duplicate this tab and open it. Ah! Sorry, I hit the wrong thing. I was worried I just closed out of the tab instead.
I think
Where's
the crew is
Jabba?
partly me, though. I think I have to
Mhm.
do at least part of that.
I'm just trying to see what we put into the
Ooh,
pub crawl
nope,
there.
under crew. JK, I guess we'll do it together. Yeah, there's no under crew yet, so we should do it together though. We should
Okay,
all do
cool,
that.
cool. Because I think we were all so torn on so many things that it made it a little difficult for us to make the decisions there.
Available officers. I love this.
Like, let's see, we've got
Rolling for
tinker
games.
oh my god, yes.
I love this
Um,
fucking game. Oh my god.
Right?
Rolling for games.
See, I personally really love the rig ferrets. Jenna was absolutely there for the Geist octopus. The glow bug parade. There was a lot of stuff we were looking at there. But we do need like a person probably to
I cannot.
bone saw troop.
So
Sorry.
just in case anybody that's watching has not experienced Wildsea, which probably you have not, the options for beast packs are fucking wild. Like, listen, okay, a stretch of slinks, semi-spectral cats usually found in dockyards and Spit City alleyways. Shipborne slinks spend most of their time hunting down rats and finding ways to get into the most absurdly awkward spaces. There's another one that is medical mosquitoes.
Oh
An
god, I
annoyance
hate
for
it.
sure, but a
Hate
useful one. Carry a symptomless infection that
Yeah.
increases the crew's resistance to other infections. My favorite one, however, is squirrel flingers.
Yes, I love those too.
And yes, you heard that correctly. Flingers. FL. Flingers. They're squirrels with slingshots that you have on your boat. This game is fucking crazy. I love it so much.
It's so good.
Like,
Oh man, I
mantis
do want the
sentries,
cats.
spider colony, glassshell snails, trained pinwolf, frenzy parrot.
I was about to say the frenzy parrot. Yeah. I mean, possessed of a shrill and annoying squawk, but tolerated as an early warning system for dangerous predators roaming nearby.
Like, what the actual fuck is so amazing?
And a lot of these are just straight up like they don't do anything, but they add to your vibe. I'm like, okay, I get it. I will be right back. Hold on.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna refresh my beverage real quick.
That's okay. I'm gonna continue reading about these beast packs. So,
I kind of just want to put the camera on Toki because I can right now. Oh, she heard me. She left. Okay.
She's like, don't you dare, mother. Okay. So you can have insect packs. So you can get a spider colony, a scorpion set. The thing is that she's right. These don't actually do, like, most of these don't really do anything for your boat. They're just, like, there. But they're cool. So they do some stuff. So, like, the squirrels, they fight at range to defend the ship. The Glowbug Parade gives all crew members their own dim lantern-like light while they're on the ship. You know, there's, like, little things that they do. But the scorpions literally do fucking nothing. They're just there. Surly, patient, and venomous, often found sunning themselves on railings or hiding in booths. They don't do anything. They're just there for fun. You can have scorpions living on your boat, canonically, just for funsies.
Just cuz.
It's like, why the fuck not? I love this fucking game.
It's so good. They have dragon tail butterflies, and they're pretty, but they don't do anything useful. But people think they're a good luck charm, I guess. It's like,
I love it. I love it. Oh my goodness. It's just so good. Okay.
Rust roaches. I hate that. I really fucking hate the Etterskew so much. Like, so fucking much. They just, So I will say Animorphs and the Angry Beavers both traumatized me as a child.
That's so specific.
It is. It was so okay with the Animorphs. It was the Yerks because they crawl in through the ear canal, right?
Yeah,
that's
never pleasant.
Yeah. And then, like, while I was reading Animorphs, during the time I was reading this horrifying concept, I saw an episode of The Angry Beavers where there was a horror movie. And the creature, I believe, was just like a hand with a finger or something like that. And it sucked your brain out through your ear. To the point where up until I was around 20 years old, I had to sleep with either my hair covering my ears or a blanket over my ears.
Wow.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. And then my dad told me a story. He was like, oh yeah, a kid once came into the clinic I was working at and had a cockroach in his ear. So that's why you should always be clean. So.
I don't think that had the
anyways
effect that he was hoping for.
No, that's why I tend to not enjoy certain types of scurrying creepy crawlies. Yeah. That's my reason, my backstory there. So sorry.
That's legit.
Anyways, that's why I think no Etterskew.
No.
However, they are really useful. They're super useful. Can we change them into a different animal? Can we make them ferrets?
Well, did you it doesn't look like y'all picked any packs or anything to have.
No, we were undecided.
Because
we couldn't come to a decision. We were like,
I-
we need Vanessa in here for this.
well, I can do that. Because, by the way, that swarm of bees that they're gonna have on the ship, not a
Mhm.
pack, it's the engine.
Yep.
The bees are
Yep.
the engine.
It's so good.
Come on. Like, who? Oh my god, who wrote this? It's like you read my mind. The engine is full of bees that give you fresh honey every day, and they're a boat that makes
Mhm.
mead. They're a bar. They make mead. And
We're the pub crawl!
I love this game and my players and everything. This is fantastic.
Gage just goes, mead boat.
It is a mead boat. It is literally
Yeah.
a mead boat. Mead boat. I am unreasonably excited about
Oh my
this.
god.
Okay, excellent. So then my final question, because it is we got about 10 minutes left on the stream,
Okay.
is obviously she's like a really bubbly person. She tends to be like a little anxious, but mostly she's just like happy to be here. What do you think she like wants out of this? Do you think she's literally just like along for the ride, or do you think that she has like a bigger goal in mind?
I think that being raised in such a community setting was wonderful for a variety of reasons. However, it also gave her this feeling like, I don't want to say it was like a matter of like belonging, but like I don't know. She never really felt like special, you know? Like she never really got that reinforcement. She had like more of a reputation as like a little bit of like a troublemaker, or like, oh, you better keep your eyes on that one sort of thing. Oh yeah, you're good. So like, I mean, what I put in the character notes was excuse me, Teza's bubbly and easily excitable, always wanting to seek out new recipes and ingredients. Nothing will stop her from tracking down a new flavor. She hides her own insecurities about lack of knowledge of the world outside. Her bubble. God, I can read a fucking sentence. Okay, so she hides her own insecurities about lack of knowledge of the world outside her bubble with jokes and a smile, but is secretly worried she'll never be enough to actually help her friends. Her greatest fear is that she doesn't actually do anything worthwhile to help her friends, and that they'll be just as fine as if she had never come along. So she really wants to. She wants to feel like she is helpful and important, you know. So I think that's like her big goal is just find, you know, little like found family where she does have like a role to play.
Okay. I like that. Excellent. All right. Well, I'm feeling good about this. Okay. Well then, with that, it's so we are gonna go ahead and wrap up there. And then we will be back in 2 weeks with the whole crew to go ahead and keep. I know, right? Like, Allie, you were talking. I was like, oh yeah, that doesn't sound familiar at all.
Yeah, I think the exact phrasing I put in the character creation part of Discord is "Get in, babes. We're healing our trauma."
Woo! I mean, listen, what are TTRPGs if not cheaper than therapy? But with that, we are going to be back in 2 weeks. So this is an every other week stream. We did miss 2 weeks ago because it was closing day at Ren Fair, and everyone knows that that is the most sacred of days, and I could not be there. Jenna was with me too. We had an amazing time. But, So we will be back in 2 weeks with the whole crew. We are going to discuss the ship a little bit more, and I will have some input in that because I was not on that stream. So I'm going to give my input on the ship. We will talk a little bit. The plan is to kind of, now that we have our characters a little bit more fleshed out, I say we, now that everyone has their characters a little more fleshed out, a better idea, I think, of personality, and we've kind of talked over, like, some of the more backstory. Some of the backstory. More backstory. Now we're gonna all come together and start to sort of talk about how y'all met and how you know each other and maybe some of the history of the ship and finish putting the ship together. Probably make a couple of NPCs to just sort of flesh things out a little bit more. And then I believe my plan is after that maybe one more stream with the whole crew and then do solo streams again. And then after we do that to sort of finish fleshing everything out, and then we'll probably go ahead and get into this shit. So
let's do it.
I'm very excited, but like, you know us, character creation is, we all live for this shit. So like, we're gonna spend as much time as we need to on it because this is the meat of the game. It is the core of what we want to do. So, very, very excited. So yeah, we will be back in 2 weeks. And as of right now, that is the only thing we have going on the channel because apparently I just cannot keep up with Morning Initiative anymore, which is really bummer, but yeah, I'm a grown-up and my responsibilities at my job have made it very difficult to do that.
I hear that.
We'll see now that the winter is upon us. Unfortunately, though, once January hits, we are in audit season, and then I probably will not be able to do it anymore. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see. But hopefully we'll have some more stuff coming up on the channel soon. Now, things have actually calmed down a bit in people's lives. Like, which is great. So we may actually be able to, like, do the fun stuff again.
For a minute, I mean, we are moving in January, and then we're moving again at the end of the year or beginning of 2027, and then we got this shit to do.
Yeah.
So I might be a little maxed out, but right now I'm good.
Yeah. And then, but Jenna has finished moving, and things have calmed down for me a little bit, and so hopefully we can maybe start doing some more stuff, but I'm making no promises because we're people with lives and stuff, and man, life is lifing. I thank you, Stardrew. But other than that, we will see you in 2 weeks, and thank you everybody for joining us. Oh, and in 2 weeks, we will probably start talking about what we want to do for Streamloots cards, because we're gonna need some of those. So as we finish making the ship and doing character stuff, we'll start coming up with what we think Streamloots could be, and we'll probably go ahead and put a prompt in so that people can no more Furbies, so that people can help us make some of these. We're not Allison, there's no Furbies.
Pack of Furbies on the ship? Okay.
No, there are no Furbies. Okay, fine, we could have Furbies. That's not the point. All right. Anyway, we'll see you all in 2 weeks. Thank you for joining us. Let's see. Oh, we should probably. Ask me how often we're professionals. Let's go ahead. Oh,
critical fail is
fail. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and rate critical fail. Give them some love from us, and hopefully we will see you here in 2 weeks when we're all here to be completely ridiculous. Maybe Furbies. Maybe Furbies. I make no promises.